Neighborhoods across Western Mass are still chipping away at ice left behind from the last winter storm we saw come through the area. And it's still causing problems as well. One local fire department had difficulties fighting a house fire Saturday due to a buried hydrant. Western Mass News reporter Reagan Lockery has the story.
It was here in Amherst where flames tore through 8 Pondview Drive over the weekend, and firefighters were tasked with a difficult job when they found the fire hydrant was covered in ice. Just before 4 a.m. Saturday morning, the Amherst Fire Department received a call that a home in South Amherst was on fire. Amherst Fire Chief Lindsey Stromgren sharing these photos with Western Mass News.
And when our crews first got there, they did find a house that had heavy fire already involved in the basement and the first floor and the attic. It's a one-story wood frame house.
And as if fighting flames isn't taxing enough, they also came across issues with the fire hydrant, which was completely buried in a snowbank.
So they knew where the hydrant was. They were able to dig it out, but then they found that it was frozen. They couldn't get it to open. So then we went to another hydrant and ultimately used that.
Chief Stromgren says situations like this can make it very difficult for crews when out fighting fires.
Usually the pump operator, what we call the driver of the fire truck, they're tasked with getting the water from the fire hydrant. So while their crew is off going into the building to fight the fire, they're left by themselves to hook up the fire truck to the hydrant.
And Chief Stromgren tells Western Mass News, unlike sidewalks, there isn't a fine in Amherst for people who fail to clear off fire hydrants near their homes. However, they do encourage the community to adopt a fire hydrant and make sure it's clear to prevent situations like these. However, luckily no one was injured this time, but the cause of the fire is still under investigation. Reporting in Amherst, Reagan Lockery for Western Mass News.